And we'll play against Sinners tomorrow, I believe, actually.
You'll be correct.
Yes.
Well, either way, it is going to be the T-side getting themselves down towards the lower bomb site. A bomb plant fairly likely, although Arky is going to manage to drop one. And more importantly, the bomb's been dropped in the open. Round over, Spitty left. I think, well, that's now 4 out of 5. Considering they don't screw this up, which they don't.
Not give away too much momentum to Saw. The Dodo in a good position. Molotov comes through. He catches out the first, but unable to get much more than that. Luckily, he's got Roman there to help assist. Roman gets a second, so it's going to be a 2-for-3 exchange.
Calm and collected. There's the incendiary to at least gain a bomb plant. With the lost bonus building, that's at least something. Already, Spitty's actually going to be the one to open up, so a 2v2 ensues. Double nade into the back of the site, going to do so much damage, leaving both players desperately low. The swing from Arky, and it's almost the final kill going the way of Faven, but the Spaniard will be there to convert the third. So, a treat.
There we go. They get down secret. Not really anyone here to stop them just yet. And Slacks, well, again, good for another Deagle kill. Gets the headshot on Sododo. And just like that, Sprout do have a 5-to-4 man advantage, and they have the bomb down.
Oh, nice shot from Dennis. They're starting to look a little bit dire. They've managed to also pincer in Mutiro, so that puts some weaponry into their hands. And the remaining players still a fair bit away from getting anywhere near that bomb. It's halfway through the process of exploding, and I feel like Roman had to realize at that point there wasn't really a chance to get back into the round.
It does too. They're picks. They're entry frags. I mean, a lot of it up to Dennis. But it's been so much better. It's been like night and day comparing Nuke and Dust 2. You see Arky back away. Dennis again able to get control, this time towards Hell. Does alleviate the pressure towards Ramp for his team as they look to round around to roundabout in towards Heaven. Spitty will get the trade 1-for-1, but there's still another player here, Roman, just sitting inside of Hut.
Well, they're aware of it, that's for sure. The main problem will be Heaven. Arky looking for the wall bang, and Mutira's...
He just walked back into his own Molotov.
The retake mode into the official game of Counter-Strike. Did you see that there was one called a 1G?
Yeah, the like...
I hope for the game's sake it wasn't the same type of flamethrower.
No.
Either way, we are going to have the push coming back into this site. Cressy looking for the opener. Nice tap to clear off one. The man on site low, so Cressy having to do this all on his own, but it doesn't seem to matter. A 4th kill. And while it's left, all onto one. Dennis will close out the round. I'm pretty helps Dennis. I don't know if that was just used to try and bait them in, or if it has just changed their mind at the last second. Pushing into Just, managing to lurk his way around the top of the site and just destroy anybody that enters it. A multi-frag for him, and well, Spitty, he's only got seconds left. He can't hide in the spawn this time. Only 10 seconds remaining, and Mutierrez has the crown.
Very difficult position. He's not going to be spotted out just yet. Dennis, he turns around one more time. What does it matter? He's got Crested or something.
Of Heaven, they have a player down on the B site, and then the remaining players are just waiting outside to see who gets a kill first. Well, Faven's going to fall, but the other duel is then won by Dennis. Molotov going to be used to try to expend.
No.
He's definitely heard Stododo, so it almost seems null and void, although somehow he's actually managed to find a duel that could work for him. But Dennis is almost playing a game of Ring Around the Rosie, and unfortunately, it ends in the same way as they all fall down. Arky going to be the only one remaining. That's 5-7 in hand, but Slacks is ready. 6-5, economy.
Oh, look at this. Just getting very aggressive. They're going to hear him push, and he gets the kill on the Faven. Faven? I don't know why. Left to go. You have to wonder where they're going to bounce off of. And with Dennis alive, I would imagine Heaven is going to be in their sights. Cressy gets 1 kill. Dennis as well takes down Roman, and just like that, they put it back into...
Maybe missing the timing a little bit here. Now, he spotted the AWP scope. Oh, it's awkward, though. If he hadn't pulled out the smoke, I think he still would have got the drop. Oh, Spitty now. Finding another of him, but I mentioned it then. I'll mention it again. Like, this man on the T side, this man on entry fragging, they all have been by far the better side on Nuke.
Oh, man. It kind of... It's gonna be okay. What? Hello, Dennis? Can you stop? Could you have like done this kind of fragging, an entry fragging when it came to Dust 2? He gets himself a Dodo's met some contact here and is connected with some damage, but he's lost the full sight.
Feel a bit sorry for our observer.
Yeah.
There's so many battles going on at different portions of the map that I feel like he's going to have StarCraft level fingers to be able to actually just keep up with all of the kills. I have some crazy map.
I'm saying that as almost to help bless them in this round, and of course, sometimes a blessing can be a curse. Oh my gosh, they're getting shut down left, right, and center, and that's gonna be it. A clean round. Sprout. I sent a couple players towards outer. Black's looking to get very aggressive as Latiers. I feel like that was almost
Blacks looking to try and find a response, and that's exactly what. But any sound cues could be enough for him to spam through. Nothing he can really do to deny the plant, hoping for Jewel is everything. If he manages to kill off Just, he could still give them a way back into this round, but the time is ticking. They do have to get their move on, and I'm not sure what Spiddy's doing at this point. I guess they're still hesitating as to whether or not to even go for this, but it seems like that hesitation could be their undoing. Looking like they might want to try and trap the remaining T's into the site, but instead the retreat will eventually be called, and I'm not sure what that was from Sprout. It looked...
Black's going to be taking up the ramp with AWP. He's going to have the shot on Sododo. The man advantage back here for
Spry and force them into giving up space on the A site. He's failed, though. There's still 3 players here. Oh, the timing for Cressy's rough. I think he's going to get screwed, but his teammate's doing a great job. Eventually, he gets burnt out of the corner, but his sacrifice wasn't in vain. It leaves just one man standing, just all on his lonesome. Slacks does not need to peek this. It would only be a confidence play. The bomb looking to be planted and Spiddy coming in from behind. Slacks will finish the job.
And advise time for those kills to come through. And well, now Sprout and 14, they're going to rush in towards the upper bomb site for Saw. Faven's going to get the first pin on top of Hut. Cressy's going to be there as well. They're shutting this down so easily, Saw. But 2 players left alive. Now 1 on Roman. Hopes of Saw is just fading away as the nade rolls in. And Sprout
picking Nuke instead of Dust 2. This map looked stellar from them. Although Stododo, he's managed to kill Cressy with a Molotov. I'm sure he's going to be quite tilted at that to aggress, trying to help out Slacks. Incendiary will slow them down that little bit more and potentially push them into the hands of Dennis, who has support from Faven. They are dominating in the latter stages of this map, and Roman is left to try and save them, but he cannot.